What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Luke Embers. If you haven't noticed already, it is absolutely freezing out. You could see my breath in the air. Look at that. Yeah, man, it is cold as balls out right now. We are in the beginning of January. It is brand new year, and I figured now would be a great time to do our first light up of 2025. If you're new to the channel, I am a fire knife dancer in Chicago, and I do fire gigs all across the city for private parties and events, and I also make content. It's actually pretty cool because I have a couple gigs already lined up in January, despite it being freezing out. So I figure now we could just get a jump start on training and getting some fire in. So it is 19, hold on, let me see if you can see that. It is 19 degrees out. There is a decent amount of snow out in our backyard right here. We'll just melt it, melt it with the fire. There's never a wrong time to do fire. And honestly, there's no excuse. If I can do it in the freezing cold here in Chicago, I can do it in warm summers too. So anywho, today specifically, I want to focus on my doubles. I've been really slacking on my doubles, honestly, with practice, and there are a couple of things that I want to try out that are simple moves but add a little bit of variety to the routines that I do. I'll point it out as we go into the video some more, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm trying to focus on today. I don't know why I'm talking so much. I need to light up and just get warm, so we are going to do fire. Without further ado, let's do this. All right, so for the first round, I'm just gonna be lining up my single just to warm up, just to get a groove going. Won't be needing this. It's only gonna get in the way. Oh, that feels so good. It feels good. Okay, not bad. It's weird. I'm cold but warm at the same time. Like, the fire warms me up, but my muscles and my joints and my hands are cold, so I feel super stiff doing the spins. And also the ground was really slippery, so I was really hesitant about doing some stuff. Not bad. I mean, first spin of 2025, first light up of 2025, felt really good. The single's not the focus today. We are focusing on doubles. Kind of show you what I'm gonna try to focus on. Let me just show you. Already messed up. Rusty. I'm already tired. All right. So, a couple things. First and foremost, I was trying to do a move similar to my Vili, which is spin. It's kind of just, spinning my figure 8 in the front. Instead of going like this, where I'm going on both sides of my hand, I pretty much just rotate it on one side of my hand like this. I don't know if you can tell the difference between those two. I've noticed that a lot of fire knife dancers do those two moves together back to back. And it's cool because they're two different moves and it just adds like an extra layer of complexity. So it wasn't really parallel. It was more sideways. It was a little floppy, honestly. And that was my first time doing it on fire. So I'm trying to give myself some grace. And then additionally, there was a move where I bring it in front of my head and then I spin it back around. That's pretty cool, but also pretty floppy. It just doesn't look clean. I gotta make sure that I go pretty parallel with the ground, just on a horizontal plane versus super kind of angled and whatnot. And then kind of the same thing across my body, except doing these kakais that you just roll over your hand. Those are pretty cool. So essentially those three things are things that I see commonly in other fire dancing routines. So just trying to put it together and make it smoother just adds a little bit of complexity without having to do any crazy spins like that or my overhead pass like that. It's kind of like a warm up to the actual routine with both ends on fire. If you were also paying attention, I did a move where I was spinning and then turning around and then turning around again. I think that's the first time I did that with fire here. So that's pretty cool. That's a move that I've been practicing on my practice knives for a while now, and I actually just figured I'd try and go for it. I think it's a little bit easier, especially because it's pretty cold out, that I'm less afraid to do certain moves or try new things because I won't feel the heat as much or feel the burn. So yeah, those were a bunch of new things that I tried in that one. I'm gonna try one more time and then I wanna try doing something other fire dancers do, kind of as like a joke at the beginning of their routine before they actually start. It's kind of really hard to explain. I'll do it again and I'll show you guys what I'm trying to do. We're gonna light up one more time and see how this goes. Let's do it. All right, let's see if I can do this. Trust me, I will explain what I'm doing at the end. Okay, whatever, I can't do it. Uh-oh. Was not expecting that to happen. Oops, let's put that out. It's all good, it's fine. It's all fine, everything's fine. Well, did not expect that. Oh, you know what? I think because it just burned, it shrunk and it slipped out of the sleeve. So that's another fun fact. When I burn the boards, they shrink. Sometimes you have to tighten the wires on these things so that they stay secure. But I guess these were a little too loose. And these aren't new, honestly. I haven't changed them in a bit. But yeah, so what you kind of saw there was kind of the same stuff I was doing in the last spin, where I was doing those overheads and then I brought it around my front and then did those kakais, those variations on my hand, did to the side, and then started playing around with other things. Oh yes, so what I was trying to do was at the very beginning when I had just the one ends lit, I always see this in pro fire dancer routines, but what they're able to do is with the right amount of force and time, when they jolt it up like that and bring it down fast, it actually creates a vacuum that puts out the fire right away. So I tried doing it tonight and did not succeed whatsoever. So, but I've always wanted to do that in my routines and just to mess around. I definitely gotta ask some people about how to do that because I have no clue. Yeah, so that round was a lot better overall with all the moves that I was trying to do, just building more confidence and putting in those repetitions. Very different doing it without fire versus with fire. So trying it out for the first time is pretty scary. That's what it's all about, just attempting full send with these moves. Anywho, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like always, be what remains. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.